Anyways, we have the pretty radiant coming in from the sky. We have the dire. There they are. They're very hairy. We have an intro. And welcome, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, to another ability draft analysis with that guy over there, Stargate, and this guy over here, KarmaKnight. I bring to you today a game that Ben is not in. I'm in this game.
Yeah,
I had a lot of fun with this game. I was horrified after the draft that their team had like 4 AoE stuns and my team had 1 stun. Well, 2, I guess. There's Pulverize. And then I have Avalanche. I had great concerns. I will just say I had great concerns. Yeah, this is a game where I go mid on this Invoker. And, well, I'll let you see what happens. Let me not totally spoil this one. Monkey and Snap face off. Monkey's Jingu Mastery kicks in and he gets the better of the exchange.
He sure does, but then this Primal Beast scares him off.
Prime Beef shows up.
I like how you're really holding that high ground there. You're doing good.
Don't try it, Anakin. I have the high ground. Throw out the Avalanche. Steal the Bounty Rune.
Run away.
Give up First Blood. Bye, Leshrac. Alright, well, it's okay. Bounty Runes are worth more gold than First Blood, so no big deal, right?
That's not how that works.
No, it's not.
Oh, you're mid. Oh, interesting. Oh, I like that, actually.
Mid. Alright, let's introduce the lanes. If you are interested in these builds and want to see how they came to exist, there was a draft before this, and if you get on Patreon and support the channel, you can see the draft and the post-game analysis also. Oh, and I forgot to mention it during the draft. If you were watching the draft, thank you for supporting me on Patreon. You're the best. Alright, bottom lane. We've got a monkey.
Yep. And we have a brood.
Yep.
Monkey is okay, Spin Web, Pulverize. That looks just like a strong combo. Cinder Brew for reasons. And then Jingu Mastery.
So Cinder Brew is a slow, I guess.
And some damage. Ignite total damage 320. Yeah, that's pretty strong.
Like, it burns pretty hard, and it's really easy to ignite with Pulverize, so sure. Sure. Run in, out of nowhere with Spin Web and grab people, and Pulverize them. And then start getting stacks of Jingu Mastery afterward. Gotta be honest, it's kind of a, I don't know if this is a support build or a carry build. But, I mean, it's Jingu Mastery on a good right-clicking hero, so that's nice. He's got charges for Jingu Mastery. Is that a thing? You activate Jingu Mastery? I thought you just hit people.
You just hit people 4 times, right?
Oh, maybe once it's activated, it's 4 more hits, and with the talent, it goes up to 6 hits. It also gets plus 130 damage. Wow, the talents for Jingu Mastery are beefy.
Yeah, that makes it 260, right? If my math is correct. At level 4?
Yes.
Yeah.
We've got a spider. He's got meatballs, he's got Drunken Brawler, and this monkey stole his Cinder Brew. He's got Geminate Attack, which is great for hitting people twice. And he's got Spawn Spiderlings.
Oh yeah.
I've got to say, Meatball with no crowd control is extremely questionable. And I don't really see it with this build. He's getting, like, mediocre crit, I guess, from Drunken Brawler, and the double hit from Jingu Mastery, and Spider is just a terrible melee body. I just don't see... I don't see it.
No. I think he really wanted to carry, though. He saw the... Jesus. What's happening top? He saw some availability for that and just went for it.
Yeah.
I think
Questionable
he didn't
decisions
realize...
may have been made.
Well, I mean, it's a team game, right? And you gotta pick really in draft towards the team, not just towards what you're wanting to play.
I also notice he's just spamming meatball hard in lane.
Well, hard. I mean, he doesn't have any mana to do it again.
Well, he's about to die, and then he'll have mana again. Is he gonna die? I think not. He's actually okay.
Yep.
On
the other side, we have Brew with Grow and Stifling Dagger. That's strong.
I like that.
Swarm and Onslaught. That seems like a secondary thought.
Seems like a really decent build. Brew still gets his plus 80 attack speed, which is fantastic with Grow.
Yes, he does.
Dagger does bonus damage because of Grow. Having something like Onslaught to just jump into the middle of fights seems good. Swarm is some armor melt, which is good for right click. I like it. It's a good carry build.
Okay.
A little lacking for crowd control, but that is other places on his team, like on this Tiny, so it's fine.
Yeah, this Tiny has all the crowd control.
Dude, this Tiny's build is absolutely horrifying.
I would love to play this build.
Maledict, Paralyzing Cask, Split Earth for the double AoE stun, and Mortimer Kisses to just lay on damage.
Give him 2 stuns like that right away. Like, he was the last pick, and Split Earth and Paralyzing Cask. I feel like this Lesh really let you down in draft.
Well, he took Pulse Nova over that. Speaking of which, let's go to top lane. Lesh ended up with Pulse Nova Trample as his primary picks, and he also ended up with Diabolic Edict. It's really obvious this guy wants to play like a Radiant style build where he just turns on the Magic Burn and runs at people and hopes it's better than everything they have. And you gotta be honest, with high movement speed on Leshrac and Pulse Nova, he gets some kills this game. I mean, right now he just died, but he doesn't even have Pulse Nova yet.
Okay.
We also have a PA in this lane. Our other P3.
Yep.
With Solar Guardian, Luminosity, Phantom Strike, and Silken Boa. I mean, this is a totally legit carry build. I like it a lot. I feel like it might have some struggles farming, but seems good. Seems good. You can get to fights with Solar Guardian. Phantom Strike helps trigger Luminosity. Silken Boa for some soft crowd control. Desperately needs like a Basher and a Battle Fury, but like, seems good. I like it.
It does seem strong.
Let's look across the aisle. We have a Weaver with more AoE crowd control and Boundless Strike. Some serious rapid fire with Little Shredder and some armor melt. He can go into Uproar. And he's got Song of the Siren. It's kind of, again, it's kind of all over the place. Like, I'm not sure if he's right-clicking with Uproar and Little Shredder that can never scale because he's on Weaver and not on Snapfire, or if he's trying to, like, set up for his team with Boundless Strike and Song of the Siren. I suppose he can do a little bit of both because he can build damage for the Boundless Strike at least, and ye old right-clicking. Prime Beef is having a good time. Check this build out. Shikuchi and Starbreaker. No surprise he's getting kills early with that combo. He also has Death Ward, but not the mana for it right now. This is definitely a mana-thirsty build, but it is very strong, and I like it a lot. Also, Shikuchi Toss is a bit of a meme, but hilarious and excellent, so really like Shikuchi Toss. That's...
Shikuchi Toss! I didn't feel that really.
Oh my god, Death Ward is strong. Jesus.
It's very strong.
Also, Prime Beef is just a beefcake. Yeah, that little tiny sliver of health is like more health than other heroes have at this point in the game in total. Alright, let's take a look at mid. We will save the best for last, so we've got Snapfire. Snapfire's build is good. Like, that's scary.
Strong.
Yeah.
Yep.
Scatterblast is a slow, but yeah, really good carry build. Some evasion with Blur. He can also use Blur to reset Insatiable Hunger, so like pretty much multiple Satanic options. And then Coup de Grace.
He's a carry, or if he's a mid though. Like this seems
no,
to be
this
a
is
P1.
This is definitely a P1. Yep, I agree with that completely.
Okay, because he's not really able to control the lane much, and his ult doesn't really get him anything as far as levels are concerned. Doesn't getting him anything worthy of ganking with. I mean, I suppose.
Yeah,
No.
just more damage.
Yeah.
Speaking of not ganking, check out this Invoker picking up a haste rune and not going anywhere because he has no mana.
I wasn't gonna say anything. Yeah, you're just mana intensive.
Hey, I already ganked at 6 minutes and got a kill bottom. Was it
I'm
8 kill
very proud of
bottom?
you.
Maybe it was 2 kills bottom. We weren't watching that at that moment. But it
No.
certainly happens.
That's good. I like the tree grab. I like the avalanche into, avalanche into Wukongs, or Wukongs into avalanche. Yeah, I think you Wukongs first, right?
Yes, you do throw out the Wukong's command, so they're stuck standing there for a second, and then avalanche afterward.
Oh.
Avalanche to break up the Death Ward, but I don't have mana, so this is a terrible gank.
Else?
Yes. It's 9-5 right now. That's another kill on the Prime Beef.
10-5.
I mean,
yeah, you guys are struggling.
I was right when I said it. Yeah, we're having a bit of a rough start. Let's flick on net worth and just take a look at how that's going. And sure enough,
I'm not
Snapfire's doing well. Prime Beef is doing well.
Yeah, I mean it's not well enough that you lost your lane. I feel like
there we go.
Fine.
That's the thing happening. Suddenly it's 11-7. Looks like we also picked up a kill on the tiny bottom. Traded Broodmother, but that's okay.
Oh my, you're very close to your axe here. We're at 10 minutes and you need 2,000 gold? That seems doable. And yeah.
Yep, went for pretty stock standard opening for me and a couple of bracers and boots.
We got a Dragon Lance on the Snapfire, which seems good.
Yep, I like it. Face boots, blade boots. Well, I think the boots from Wild Wild West with a little tiny knife that pops out of the toe.
Why is Primal Beast going for Sage?
That is an excellent question. It looks to me like he's going for a Falcon Blade. Are we looking at the same hero? I see a Falcon Blade queued up for a Prime Beast.
Oh, he changed it just a second ago. He had changed it. Yeah, that's better.
No luck with that Death Word. Yeah,
although I probably would have gotten
for mana. Makes sense.
I probably would have gotten like BKB.
Let's try teleports out of top. I like rushing BKB on this build a lot. I wonder if there's some trick of casting where you can use the invisibility for Shikuchi during Death Ward.
No, it's gonna cancel. However, what you can do is you can get a Shadow Blade or you can get a Shadow Amulet to use afterwards.
Interesting. All right, we've got 3 going top, looking for the fight there. Meanwhile, I have gone bottom, looking for a fight down here. But Tiny is chicken. Or is he?
He made a mistake. That was poorly thought out.
He did the right thing running away, but then he came back for some reason. Looks like Prime Beef gets another pretty good placement on his Death Ward, but the fight is moving away from him at that point, so he only picks up the 1 kill.
You know,
oh, no, he doesn't even get a kill.
Tiny only has 1 level in both of his stuns. He has 4 levels in Maledict. I think that's a mistake.
Is it? I don't mind that. He gets value out of the stuns, and
he would have been able to stun you though, if cast was level 4.
Maybe, but it wouldn't have mattered if he stunned me inside of Wukong's command. Like,
stun you before you used it. That's all.
Maybe, yeah. I kind of like the way he's got it set up, where he's expecting his other teammates will get some damage done for him. Oh
That
yeah,
he is.
PA uses his ult to stay where he is. Fascinating. And then tries to finish off a Prime Beef. And this hero is the highest strength hero now. He has outstripped Centaur for the highest strength. And
yeah,
he's not easy to kill.
he's a big boy.
We're hanging out mid.
I like the soul ring on him. I think that's a good pick.
Yeah, he's got a couple of good mana items. And they seem correct to me. Monkey does very aggressive things. Picks up a kill.
Right at the tower and gets away. Jesus. Oh.
I eat a Maledict.
I spoke too soon.
And get some damage on me, and I go down. Spider has a few heroes right on top of him. He's going to go down. That courier is in a questionable position, but gets out. Fascinating. Maybe they just didn't see it.
Spider didn't really do anything that fight. He just walked in and then died.
Have you seen Spider's build?
Yeah. Yeah, I have.
That might be what Spider does this game.
Yep. Cool.
We try to do mean things to the Snapfire. I think he might be too far away, though, and slip out of that one. I had this crazy thought that Monkey could slow down targets a meaningful amount. Or possibly grab them with Pulverize. But alas, he just walked away. Brew and Lesh are having a little battle top. Oh, look at Lesh just hanging out invisible with Pulse Nova on and Shadow Amulet. That is hilarious.
Ooh, that was a good meatball. Not work.
Leshrac goes down top. I didn't see the meatball, but Snap seems to have gotten away, and Brood does something very aggressive and goes high ground at 15 minutes. And somewhat unsurprisingly dies for it. I don't know. That was a questionable decision is what that was. Double stun into Maledict mid. That is definitely the correct order to use those abilities. Did you see that?
Yeah, that's not so good.
Yeah. Hit me with Cask, hit me with Split Earth, and then cast Maledict on me.
I think he is questionably
and suddenly I has an Ags.
That's a cool thing. That's a scary thing. At 15 minutes, 16 minutes, sorry.
I tried to go get kills bottom, but Lash is killing stuff too fast for me with his massive spell stack.
You don't have a TP either, so you can't switch top.
Don't have my Travs yet. Yeah, nope, I'm bad at this game. Oh well. What you gonna do?
Out of position.
Watch Weaver take our top, apparently.
Push tower.
I believe we just pushed the lane out.
Tiny coming in. You have some illusions hanging out.
Yep, we got some snap illusions chilling mid. Beastmaster goes for the dive on Monkey King. They get the kill there with the help of the Snapfire. Ends up being a very committed fight for them. Complete with a death ward deep behind the tower. That's going to pick up the PA. Meatball is on target but doesn't do enough by itself. Leshrac is helping. Well, Leshrac's bringing some burn damage, but it's not enough. And I am ignoring everything and farming now that I have this axe.
I think we talked about this earlier.
Yeah, maybe I should have gone to that fight. That might be one of those times I should have paid attention and gone to that fight, and I was just a little OCD focused on this farm. I really do feel like farm... Well, yeah, that's true. I might not have picked up this Grove Bow, which is definitely the right item for this build. I really feel like farm is one of the strengths of this build. Like, between Tree Grab and Ag's Wukong Command, I can really easily clean up jungles pretty quickly.
Sure.
But if I'd gotten a Wukong's command ring down on that fight, it might have been a very different story. So, probably should have been there to help my team.
I think that build can be a very serious fighting build too.
Yeah, definitely. The Avalanche in Wukong's command is enough by itself. And then some bonus damage and another hard nuke. Like, it can definitely be a strong fighting build. But I prefer playing AFK Farm Simulator when I play Dota.
I'm not saying anything. I'm not confirming or denying that comment. What I can say is you guys are all mid, and that's a mistake.
We're all mid. We're all high ground under a tower. I think I just gave Spider some shit for being too aggressive and going high ground. This invisible Leshrac with all the spell damage is a really cool guy. I really like this Shadowblade first Leshrac. Alright, turns out Snapfire with 2 options to use Satanic, already with Desolator, is quite scary. And that's a team wipe for us. They are up 2k, they are up 9 kills. It's not even that like the Snapfire build is significantly more dangerous than the other builds in this game. I really think this Tiny is like the reason they're doing so much better than us.
I mean, the stuns definitely help. The Maledict helps, but
it's the 2 extra AoE stuns. I feel like if they just always got decent team fights, we would have been crushed this game. And that they should definitely be deathballing just because of the nature of their builds with so many big stuns like that. They really should just be pressuring.
I really like this Prime Beast build.
Yeah, sending some illusions out and about. Looking for something. That's an interesting illusion spread. I feel like this bottom illusion could do a lot more running through jungle. And like catch me farming, maybe. And, like give them someone to gank. Whereas just parking it right here on the mid-level ground is just... What does that accomplish?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Looks like another clash shaping up mid. May or may not happen. Push is coming in bottom at 20 minutes to finally clean up the bottom tower.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at.
Will the Dire do anything about it? No, they won't.
I mean the Radiant, but yes, yeah, you guys are just letting them push.
Letting them push. Freaking out about this Prime Beef illusion. Wasting ults on a Prime Beef illusion.
Did you? Oh, they did.
PA sure did. Monkey with the big grab mid. Nice triple meatball right on top of the Snapfire. That's a kill for us. Prime Beef, again, in excellent position with Death Ward. I've got to say, Shukuchi Death Ward is that's a good combo right there.
Rather scary.
Did you just see him be able to use the free motion from Starbreaker after toss to land Starbreaker in the same spot he tossed from? That was really cool. Pro plays. Yeah, this Prime Beast is killing it.
Yeah, you guys have some problems with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's 14-3.
Yeah.
22 minutes.
Yeah. We're having a rough game right now. We're down 11 kills. They're up 2k golds. How are we doing on towers? Bottom tower's down. Top tower's down. We're kind of all tied up on towers, actually. We're actually ahead, considering we still have our mid. So we're doing okay on towers. 2k gold is not an insurmountable advantage. And I will say, their kills are mostly on Prime Beef and Mr. Eat Snacks. And neither of those are carries. Snapfire is doing quite well. Man, Snapfire is a carry. So that's a little scary if he keeps that rolling.
This Weaver has such a weird build.
Did you just see that? The Brewmaster used Onslaught to just show up on top of me. I was farming under this ward and had no idea it was there. Sucks to suck. Turns out PA and Leshrac can dish out some damage. And that's their prime beef down, and their 2k gold lead is now down to a 1k gold lead. Leshrac just got plus 25 movement speed increase.
Smart.
As a talent. Leshrac is such a good body for trample. It's unbelievable. That's 3 of them for little old me.
He has a horse.
Yeah.
Too. Like, it fits flavor-wise. Or a centaur? I guess he's a centaur. You know what I mean? Like, he's got 4 legs.
What's it called when it's clearly like an elk-ish centaur?
I don't know. He's not a biped. He's a quadruped?
Right? Yeah. But it's not a person riding a horse, and it's not like a person and a horse. I think it's more of like a person and an elk or something with antlers. So, anyway, battle going down top.
What is this? Oh.
Looks like Broodmother just ran into 2 heroes and died.
Shocking.
Shocking. Double stunned in front of a prime beef equals a dead Broodmother. He's got Kaya and arcane boots and a wraithband. What?
I don't know.
This
He's
is
not a right clicker, I guess.
This is 3 picks of I'm gonna be a right clicker followed by never mind, I'll just throw meatballs at people. PA gets the kill on Tiny. And Prime Beef gets the kill on both PA and Monkey. Leshrac shows up to clean it up. Does he have the damage? He sure does. Leshrac gets the prime beef.
Damn.
Will Brewmaster get away? Probably.
Feels like it. Yeah. Who's warding this game?
I don't know, but we have a True Sight ward in our jungle. It's not me. I am farming mid, so I am not a player that is supposed to place wards this game. And you know how I feel about wards in Dota. If it's your job, do it and do it well. If it's not your job, don't do it at all because you got better things to do.
Yeah, I don't see any wards on any heroes in your team right now.
Well, they have nice deep vision by our bottom tier 2. They had vision in our jungle. They've got True Sight and a Hill Ward protecting their top.
Their prime beef is the one warding for their team.
And that makes sense because even though he has all their kills, this is definitely a casty support build. Look at all these mana items he got.
Yeah, I think I would have gone for Octarine Core with that build, and then I probably would have gotten Ags. This Falcon Blade and this Kaya Yasha or Kaya Sange combo seems weird.
Yeah, Falcon Blade into Kaya makes a little bit of sense because you get the improved mana regen from the Falcon Blade. So it's keeping him in mana pretty effectively.
Okay.
But I totally agree that Ags is pretty important on this build.
Oh, it's going to be terrifying.
The upgrade to Death Ward and upgrade to Voodoo Switcheroo, since it's a Death Ward, are both quite important.
He has the shard. The shard with the Voodoo Switcheroo,
yeah.
the Sakuchi Mark, and with the Starbreaker. I mean, that's good.
Yeah. Triple shard build, but I don't have any comprehension of why he doesn't also have an axe.
That's what I'm saying. Axe is important for this build.
He got a kill up there. I could have sworn he got a kill up there, but I see a Tiny dead and a Snapfire dead. I think what's starting to happen here is he's running out of his capacity to get kills with this build.
Well, getting his death ward stopped a lot because he doesn't have BKB. I mean, it has a limited amount of damage to put out.
Yep. Meanwhile, bottom Weaver kills Spider super easily. And I kill Weaver. Also super easily.
Wow. Jesus. Oh, you have the Maelstrom. Oh, you have the Gleipnir. Gleipnir?
Gleipnir.
Gleipnir.
Yeah, the Gleipnir to set up some Wukong's command cast time, and then still have the option to follow it up with Avalanche. Makes this build really easy and really fun.
So why didn't you like the Cataclysm? I haven't seen you use it, and we're now at 30 minutes.
I just forgot all about it.
Yeah. It's a cool thing. I mean, Cataclysm allows you to see the entire team, A.
Yeah.
It's 90-second cooldown when you use it. But it is a huge nuke. And if you do it during a team fight, it can really switch things.
I believe Refresher Orb Invoker for the dual Cataclysm in big team fights is like the plan in Pro Dota, so I probably should have bothered with Cataclysm. Also, Refresher Orb in Wukong's command is like not a crazy idea. Maybe I should have done that this game.
Maybe. I think that would have been cool.
I feel like I have the core build done right now, and going for traps next so I can get to fights is the right choice.
Yep, agreed.
I think I go for Scatty after this, which I don't think is
mana.
wrong.
Yeah, Scatty gives you mana, and then you could have gone into Refresher Orb.
Yep, Refresher Orb would have been really fun. Snapfire kills PA indiscriminately. Leshrac almost runs into 3 enemy heroes, but decides against it.
I think that's smart.
I really love Shadowblade on this Leshrac's build. What a good plan, good times. Spider stands around under some wards. It's not placing those; they're expiring right now.
Oh, this monkey is just getting all kinds of caught. I don't know how he didn't think that was a bad plan. He was way deep top. Nobody there.
Top.
No vision. Like, I mean, I guess he has webs, so he thought, I can fuck off.
He has webs set up all on the inside. Like usually when spiders want to hang out in a lane, they put webs like along the outer edge of the lane. Where the forest is like deep and thick, and it makes getting away in the forest much easier. Yeah, we've got a bit of a standoff situation right now. I go top, everybody else goes after Weaver bottom. Can PA take Weaver? I don't know, probably. Brood slows him, PA jumps on him, easy kill. Meanwhile, up top, Leshrac does the cast all the spells and turn invisible and run at them thing.
And they dust him.
They dust him.
And swarm him.
We get the chance to kill the Tiny.
And maledict him.
Maledict, swarm, and eventually Death Ward, and he goes down. Snapfire comes in from behind. Monkey gets a great setup for me. Finally using Pulverize right when I need him to. That lets me set up the Wukong's command. Prime Beef is too beefy though. And after Voodoo Switcheroo, he gets out of it. And TP's home. But that is a really good fight for us. We gave up Leshrac and took 3 heroes for that. And instead of pushing with the team, I go mid for some more farm. I am a greedy bastard.
Well.
I notice they have vision all across mid, and we have not vision everywhere. I am going to look at the support contribution and laugh this game.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of what I was pointing out earlier. Nobody seems to have wards. There was one ward placed on high ground a while ago.
Yep.
on high tower mid, but or in your jungle, perdóname. Okay. This monkey's build, I see it as a carry build, but I see it as a late carry build at this moment. This Brewmaster's build.
Ooh, this monkey at 33 minutes is still on brown boots.
Mm.
If you're not going to get Travs early in your build, you should probably just get regular boots. Weaver tries to do things to me and gets exploded in a Wukong's commands. Again!
Yeah. I don't know what he's thinking.
I just realized that he decided to fight toe-to-toe with me every time I did that, so I kind of keep an eye out for him bottom at this point in the game. And just come down and explode him whenever he shows his face bottom, because it's a free kill for me anytime I want it. Looks like Leshrac and Spider are setting up to pressure bottom. Monkey goes top alone again, because obviously dying there again is a good idea.
Yeah. He doesn't seem to really have a plan.
With 3 bottom, I'm feeling good about pressuring. Leshrac gets the engage for us. Snap blows his BKB early. But with no vision, it's kind of hard to decide to commit uphill. The fight fizzles out and we all walk away.
Oh, is that what just happened with that stun of yours? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I kind of just threw it up the hill to help Leshrac escape. And I didn't know how many of them were there. I knew they were trying to commit onto Leshrac, so I figured it was at least a couple of them. With Leshrac already running from the fight, I didn't want to be going in with just Spider backing me up.
Dude, your PA has a lot of farm.
Yeah, this PA build is quite strong. I liked the choice to go for the Monkey King bar this game, since somebody over there has Blur. Who is it, Snap? Yeah, Snap has Blur. So I get wanting the Monkey King bar.
Oh, here's some stuns again. Ugh.
Monkey is not engaging top, just harassing from inside of webs. I really like the monkey grab getting responded to by PA. That was an easy double kill for PA, even though he didn't get either of the kills.
Yeah.
I feel like he did a lot of the damage there. Lesh obviously helped. And now we're all hanging out top. Seems good.
Tower perhaps.
Big fight under tower. My ult comes out pretty late, but we are able to push them off of tower and pick up 4 kills. In exchange for our PA and our Leshrac. Make it 5. That's a team white and a tier 2. Seems good. Somebody tells us to go high ground. I believe I take their advice. Brewmaster's back up. Weaver's about to be back up. My ult is down. I've got the silver edge, so I at least can leave.
That gold exchange in that fight was huge on your favor.
Yeah.
1800 to 800. That was huge.
Get the mega kill on the brew when he shows up. Thanks largely to some sweet meteor damage from Spider. Good job, Spider.
Got a little bit of a push going on with spiders.
Yep. Unfortunately, our champs are sleeping because Weaver has Naga ult. But Weaver's really not particularly well equipped to deal with things by himself. Top tower will go down. I take the opportunity to go shopping.
What's happening wrong with Brew's build? Like, I don't understand why it's not doing more damage.
No attack speed. He has grow and 2 on-hit effect items and no attack speed.
Okay.
I guess he's got power treads, which is 25 attack speed. But grow at this level is minus 30% attack speed. What's his attack speed at? How does this work?
His attack speed is 1.35. It's really low.
It's
Or it's really
126. So minus 25% is pretty much minus like 30 or 40 attack speed or something like that. So yeah, he's got on-hit effects on his build and no attack speed. That's what's up. That is an absolute do-nothing right build. Leshrac burns Weaver down mid. This Weaver is having a bad time. Keeps doing aggressive things in lane alone where he's extremely visible.
Well, he doesn't really understand like
Getting
how to fight.
Yep. It's certainly not by hitting Little Shredder on not Snapfire and hoping you win. That is a completely wasted ult mid. Let's not talk about that. Nothing happened. There was nothing to see here.
Interesting. Silver Edge. That's an interesting pickup.
Yeah, Shadowblade is like core build on Monkey.
Okay.
It makes a lot of sense because you can throw out your ult and then just turn invisible and let it kill people while you're safer.
You got the Satanic before you got the Scatty here.
I did. I also thought the Silver Edge might be good for turning off Blur. What were my thoughts on Satanic before Scatty? I don't know, both good. That Death Ward in the Roche pit is huge and would have been a double kill for Prime Beef if not for the Aegis. Leshrac comes back up, eats another Death Ward, and Prime Beef will just not die. Spider runs uphill and dies. Weaver finally goes down. Leshrac is still in this fight. Iron Beast buys back. I do alt mid. Pick up the Brewmaster with it.
He sends you in your ult, so that doesn't do much. Oh, I like that. Oh, I don't like this. You didn't see it coming.
I didn't see it coming, but I did just fine. Having some lifesteal and some health really helps. Not just get blown up by caster builds. That was my logic on Satanic, is I was very worried about Prime Beef just killing people with Death Ward, and I figured I just needed a better health pool. I have good mobility with travels and Silver Edge if I need to escape, so as long as I'm not hard CC'd, I figured I could get out.
Support it. Okay.
I eat the wave bottom because it was pushing in, and since I'm the only one up for a moment there, I go mid. We do catch Prime Beef for a second. He does the voodoo switcheroo thing, gets out again.
Gross.
Yeah, I mean,
and Sakuchi's up afterwards.
Shikuchi, voodoo switcheroo, and being on Prime Beast body, he is very difficult to kill. I'm really surprised he has the number of deaths he has. Weaver solo pushes a lane again.
Dude, that guy is not good.
Just all the way into tower. Unsurprisingly gets caught and blown up. No longer any need to ult him. He's just absolute food and apparently a lane creep. Like, I don't understand how you do the same thing like 10 times in a game.
And not learn from it. Like 316, oh my god.
Yeah, Weaver was a problem for their team. And like a good player for their team fight, like while his little shredder doesn't do much damage, It does a pretty significant amount of armor cutting. And he's got that nice AoE stun. Like, if he was team fighting, he could be a really useful support. But as it is, he's just trying to solo push with Mage Slayer and Monkey King Bar and Morbid Mask. Like, what is this build? Where are his stats?
I thought he was going for Bloodthorn with the Mage Slayer, and I was like, okay, that could work. That could be a nice support build. Silence you, silence Leshric, right? Like, that's cool. No.
Theoretically could be. Spider is dangerously close to the entire enemy team right now.
Oh, and Spider went Ethereal Blade and Octarine Core to throw meteors. That's so weird.
Yeah, went all in on his last pick. I'm so confused by this build. Spider gets caught out bottom and surely dies. The monkey engage is pretty good, but they try to fight the prime beef, and that does not work.
Ooh, and they get all stuck in the Mortimer Kisses. Caramba.
That was that big AoE stun I was talking about on their team coming together. When Tiny is with their damage dealers, they are very scary. I believe that's going to be a bottom tier 2 for them. They're up 5 kills, but we're up 12k gold, even after giving up our bottom tier 2. So that's interesting. I believe that's just because we've pushed their base more. They try to come up the ramp bottom and run into an invoker.
Damn.
The tip from Leshrac. Oh man, that was just the ideal situation for me. Them trying to come high ground, me getting to stand up there out of sight and get the cast off on Wukong's command. And we have Brewmaster trying to run away mid. Silver Edge lets me run him down.
Yep.
This was a fail teleport. I was trying to go top there and definitely misclicked my teleport. Whoopsies. Hey, look, Weaver pushed a lane by himself and got a kill because Spider's the one that tried to stop him. Fascinating.
Yeah, I mean, both of your teams have some pretty bad players.
An insectoid abomination that is not helpful. PA shows up and Weaver goes down faster than he can say blueberry pancakes.
Blueberry.
Blah! Alright. Lesh has picked up a Shiva's Guard. It's a good contribution to this build. I like it a lot.
Talk about chasing down. He doesn't have...
Invoker definitely doesn't run right over a double damage rune without seeing it. He was clearly leaving it for PA because his right click is strong enough already.
God, you did run over it. That's
right
rough.
over it. Must have been sleeping or looking at the mini-map or somewhere else at the moment. That's hilarious.
Looking for that farm.
I would never be looking for farm.
Although you are pushing. Nope, you're not. Why aren't you guys pushing? There are 3 down.
I mean, they're all back up at this point. Most of my team is here.
There was a second where they all had like a lot of time.
I am pinging high ground and trying to encourage us to pressure forward.
Yeah, I don't know if this needed to have been as long as the game. I think you guys could have ended.
Maybe, but we end up standing around outside in all of the stuns and all of the death wards.
That's rough.
They get some
I like
kills.
the PKP picked up on the PA. I think that's good. Okay,
In the end, 4 of them go down in this fight.
Yeah,
We've got 2
really,
buybacks.
Really got this shit. Oh, he gets away with his ult. So strange. Why didn't he use that?
And the prime beef DCs.
Yeah. I'd be mad too with this Weaver.
Yeah, he had a good game also. Leshrac buys back because he doesn't want to be left out of the end of the game party. Weaver buys back because he wants to give up another death. Uses Song of the Siren though and delays the base push. I mean, at least by my team. I get mid and mid racks while he's doing that.
Yeah.
Watch out for the little shredder, it slightly tickles.
What a thing.
It is a thing like thing. They're down to their bottom tower. Ancient is exposed. PA jumps on the Weaver. There are some meatballs. I zone them out of the rest of the game with Wukong's command. Oh man, I almost got Tiny too. I didn't even realize he got out of that. And that is game. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. We're going to go to a short scoreboard analysis for my patrons. If you want to support the channel, Patreon is the way to do that. There should be a link in the description. If you want to catch me stream later, I will do that also. Good luck, have fun, don't die.
Laters.
All right.